Hey, this is Mark Williams of Swine Life Barbecue. One of my favorite appetizers is a good sausage and cheese board. So we're going to show you today how we take all those ingredients and turn it into the best dip you've ever had off the pit. Let's get started. For this sausage and cheese dip, we got to get our cheese filling made up first. So what I have is 3 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and I have 2 sticks of cream cheese already softened, ready to go. So we're going to get this mixed in, kind of slowly incorporate it. It really helps to have that cream cheese already at least room temp. If not, just pop it in the microwave for about 20 seconds and you're good to go. Helps to use a good strong spoon. Get this all mixed up good. The next ingredient that's going in our cheese dip, we have a 1/4 cup of pickled jalapeños and a 1/4 cup of your favorite pickles. Now these are Killer Hogs spicy garlic. It's gonna go great with this cheese dip. So we're gonna get both them incorporated too. It's gonna bring a lot of tang, a little bit of heat. Of course, you can't have a good sausage and cheese plate without a pickle and a jalapeno on the side, so we're putting it in the dip too. So the last ingredient that's gonna go in our cheese filling, I have 2 whole green onions chopped up. I'm gonna get a couple of those added. And I have 2 more here on the side that I'm gonna save to garnish at the end. So we'll get these green onions mixed up. Now that we got this good and incorporated, we're gonna go ahead and get our sausage and our pepper jelly mixed up that goes on top of this once it gets in the skillet. Now that we got this mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and get it in our cast iron skillet. Now this skillet's good and seasoned. If you have a newer skillet, you may wanna put a little oil in the bottom, but you should be good to go. And we're just gonna spread it around in here the best we can. May help if you get 2 spoons. We got our cheese filling in the cast iron. Now I have 2 cups of chopped smoked sausage. Now I cooked this weekend, used it for a little event we had, but I went ahead and saved some of it, got it chopped up kind of small. We're gonna get it mixed up in a larger bowl. Then I have a 1/2 cup of your favorite pepper jelly. This is just some we picked up from the store. And then a 1/4 cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. We got Killer Hogs, the barbecue sauce today. And then we're just gonna kind of get all this mixed up, get that pepper jelly on all them pieces of that sausage. It goes along with that barbecue sauce really well. The sausage cuts a lot easier when it's cold, so it was cooked yesterday in the fridge overnight and then chopped it up this afternoon to go in this dip. And then we're going right on top of our cheese dip. I ain't gonna put it all on there yet. We'll see how much it holds. Make sure to get it all the way to the edges. It's gonna get good and bubbly. So we're gonna be cooking this dip today on our Grilla Grill Silverbac. It's running 350 degrees with some Bear Mountain pellets. We got everything put together. It's time to get this dip on the pit. So we're going straight on the grate with this cast iron, dead center. Got a little bit of smoke rolling. She's sitting at 350 degrees. We'll get the lid shut. We're gonna let this go for about 20 minutes. We'll check on it. We want that cheese to be good and bubbly, that sausage to start browning on top. We're gonna have one heck of a ooey gooey cheese dip here in a little bit. So our sausage and cheese dip, it's been on the pit just a little over 30 minutes. As you can tell, if you come in and look, she's good and bubbly. All the cheese is melted, that topping's starting to brown. This baby's ready to get off. So we're gonna get it over here on the cutting board, allow it to cool, and we're gonna top it with a few more green onions, and it's time to dive in. Now that we got our smoked sausage and cheese dip off the pit, I went ahead and topped it with a few green onions just to add that good green pop, and of course we love onions here at Swine Life. Just as a quick recap, we had some leftover smoked sausage. That gave me a great idea to do a smoked sausage and cheese dip on the pellet grill. We had some cream cheese, some cheddar cheese, all the good things that make a sausage and cheese board what it is. Got it all incorporated, got it in a cast iron skillet. It got good and bubbly. All that smoked sausage cooked down, added so much flavor to this. Topped it with a green onion. While this dip was cooling off, we sliced up a French baguette, got it in the oven, toasted it with a little bit of butter, and of course a Mississippi grit, add a little bit of flavor. And now let me tell you, it's time to dive in. I can't wait to give this a try. I know this dip's probably still screaming hot, but I can't wait no longer. We gotta go in and give us a little taste of it. So I'm gonna get me a spoonful right out of the middle. Of course, it's good and cheesy. You got all the great toppings. Smells great. Get it cooled off a little bit. Now that's all the flavors of a good sausage and cheese board all combined into one good bite. You can taste a little bit of the smokiness from that sausage. The cheese is good and melted. You got the jalapeno, the pickles bringing that tang. Of course, the green onion on top is just an extra little pop of flavor. I have to go back in there, give me another taste of it. Get a little bit more of that cheese right there. That hits the flavor on so many levels. You get such a good sweet spicy note from that pepper jelly and that barbecue sauce. I mean, it's the perfect one bite from a good sausage and cheese board. That's a wrap for us today at Swine Life. Y'all make sure to give this dip a try. This is definitely not your standard cheese dip. And of course, you can use your imagination, build your sausage and cheese dip however you'd like. Add all the great toppings you love on your sausage and cheese board and it will turn out phenomenal. If y'all got any questions, shoot us a message on Facebook or Instagram. And as always, like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all next time. I bet that's loud.